Soccer moms and dads. Apparently, soccer is just about 20 years from being the most popular sport in the United States. So we've got to tell you about this new study that we found out about this week. It's a link between players who head the ball and brain injuries. Now, here you're looking at an extreme example, obviously, but you can see how a soccer ball can pack a hell of a punch. And that is why we brought in the Atlanta Silverbacks. Today, the study actually found that it's smaller headers that can do the most damage and might be harmless. But lots of them in practice and games add up over time. And by the time your little player is grown, well, there could be some trouble. All right, guys. Go ahead and demonstrate for us, if you don't mind, the header. This is Mike Randolph and Borfor Carr, who are joining us from the Atlanta Silverbacks. As you guys start to demonstrate the header, don't mind me, I'll roll in with some questions. Go ahead. I know you're in close range, but I know you guys can do it. I saw you practicing. Okay, now let's see if Mike... Okay, let's hold that thought for a second. That's pretty darn good, guys, for close range. Tell me the advantage, first of all, to have a, for that move in soccer.
Defensively, you can clear crosses, shots. Offensively, you can, if a ball's a little high, you can keep it on target and possibly score a goal. So
what do you think about this study saying that what you're doing in practice and during games could lead within 20 years to brain injuries?
I think it's possible, but at the same time, if you're doing it correctly, I think the chances are a lot less likely.
All right, doing it correctly. Now let's see. Let me see possibly before. Show me and demonstrate and explain to me what you mean by correctly. Let's see if we can talk and do it at the same time.
It depends how you hit the ball. You don't want to hit it on the side of your head, so you got to come straight at it using your forehead right here. So if it comes in this way, you can actually direct it. You can change direction of the ball also. You can place it this way, left, right, whichever way you want. But, I think some kids, if you're taught the proper way, if it's not just hitting you outside the head or behind the head, you're pretty much safe.
Let's see if we can get a close shot, because I can see we're on this camera here. Demonstrate how you would do it safely. Now let's see you do it, Mike.
All right.
All right, so it's like in the center of your forehead, right?
Yeah, right in here. That's where you want to hit the ball.
Okay, now don't do it the incorrect way, but show me the part of your head that would be dangerous and what you avoid.
You want to avoid these areas on the outsides and obviously the back of the head. That's where you're most vulnerable to, get hurt.
Christy, I'm going to let them headbutt while you talk to the doctor here.
Yeah, Dr. Wynn is
not
with
headbutt,
us
but
now.
do a header.
She's a critical care neurologist in Atlanta. So when you heard about this, Dr. Wright, how serious do you believe the risk is?
It's hard to tell how serious the risk is. Certainly, soccer is a known quantity as far as causing concussions, but this is a very interesting and important first step to try to figure out how these headers could potentially be adding up to cause long-term damage. I think it's definitely concerning.
So it's concerning. We only have about 30 seconds. How do you advise parents and coaches then?
The parents need to seek out professional coaches and make sure that their kids are being taught by people who know what they're doing, preferably with athletic trainers, properly regulated equipment, and make sure that the practice is for the proper techniques or the known safe techniques. But I think that a professional coach is really the key to keeping kids safe.
Dr. Wright, thank you so much for the info.
Mike and Borfor, thanks so much, guys. Atlanta Silverbacks there. They also teach kid camps here in the summer and throughout the year. The study's author said that more studies are needed, by the way, so soccer mom and dads, don't give up on your driving duties just yet. This story won't be going away as the sport grows.